Hey everybody, Justin Seener here. In this video, I'm going to teach you how to accurately track profits in your Shopify store like a pro. And this is super important. This is the proper way to do profit tracking, and it could be the missing piece to growth. If you don't know your numbers, then you don't know your business. And if you don't know your numbers, more importantly, you're not able to make smart, data-driven decisions for your business. So it's an obvious thing where you need to know, profit margins, what's working, what's not, what's making you money, what's costing you money. But a lot of people kind of skip over this or just assume that they're going to see it inside of Shopify. And the real key here is being able to accurately track your numbers that contribute to your overall profits at any time. You want to be able to say, okay, here's how my last 24 hours, or here's how my last 7 days, or my last quarter, or my last year. Being able to understand all those numbers allow you to make those decisions the correct way. But the crazy thing is there's no built-in way to do this with Shopify. You're going to need to use an app, and I'm going to show you exactly what to use. And the app needs to be super simple to use, super easy to install, and require no prior technical skills. You're not going to have to do anything technical or code-like or anything like that. Very easy to use, and the app must integrate with everything. That's the big thing. Ad costs, cost of goods sold or COGS, shipping, payment fees, return costs, processing fees, taxes, everything into that one platform, right? Not just one or a couple things, everything, etc., into one platform here. And that platform is Sellerboard, and it's a great app for Shopify. This is what I use and what I highly recommend. And you see the link to the app directly below this video. It's really, really powerful. It's going to give you full control of all of your data and really allow you to understand, like I said, at any time, what is working on your business, what's profitable. You see the link directly below this video, but I'm going to bring the link over here. And here's the Sellerboard Profit Analytics. It's going to allow you to have accurate and detailed profit analytics in real time, again, to allow you to know your business. If you don't know your business, to know your numbers. And if you don't know your numbers, you definitely don't know your business. You can't make those data-driven decisions. It's incredibly important. And again, it's going to integrate and bring in all of the different different expenses. Ad costs, cost of goods sold, shipping, payment fees, return costs, taxes, everything into that one platform. So you're going to have that full real-time access to your profit analytics at all times. So all you need to do is press this Add App button. It's going to get Sellerboard into your store. I'm going to show you over the shoulder. We'll go step by step and show you how to get this set up in your Shopify store. You're looking at Sellerboard, and this is the dashboard that you're going to see once you install this app in the Shopify App Store. And again, you see the link directly below this video. I've installed this on a brand new demo store. So when you install this, it's going to start pulling in information from your Shopify history. Sales, order information, returns, all of the information that it can, it's going to start pulling from Shopify immediately. And you'll start to see information loading here. Again, this is just a brand new store that I've installed this in, so no past data. But you could imagine, and you see over here, the different clickable reports that would come up. So you have this month's forecast, you have last month, you have month to date, you have just yesterday, you have today, right? Your analytics, right? Your typical data, your stats, right? The things that you need to know, all one click away in terms of listing by product and listing by orders, right? We could take a look at all of the different data on there. Again, it's just a little demo store here. So you'll be able to search through as well. You could change time frames and you could manage different placements as well. Let's say you have in store, so you could kind of separate things out. But this will be your dashboard, right? Your home base. And this is kind of your main tool for analyzing profitability and other KPIs. This is a profit tracker, right? The idea is not just about pulling in one source, though. We're not just talking about Shopify analytics. Otherwise, we could just kind of use the built-in Shopify reports. Although the reports in here are a lot more detailed. You're going to see exactly the benefit of why we're using it when we start to build in other pieces of data. So on the product section over here, it's going to start to have information being pulled from Shopify as much as possible. This is the COGS section, and this is the cost of goods sold. And this is something that, of course, is incredibly important for your profit margins, for your profitability, right? Sellerboard is going to take that into consideration. In some cases, if you didn't list a cost of goods sold in Shopify, you'd want to go ahead and add it. Like you see over here, for example, $16.95 in terms of this print on demand cost of goods sold for this tank top, right? So this is automatically pulled in. These are just little sample products that have been in here. These are some other print-on-demand products that didn't get pulled in. If that's the case, you can come over here and click Edit Shopify Listing. You could just go ahead and add in the cost of goods sold for the products that are missing. Pretty important to have that in there because it's going to give you that true profit calculation that we need. And as we continue on, obviously we need more than just the product cost. When you think about something for your overall profit, we're not just talking about what you sold it for minus the cost. We need our advertising costs as well. And for you, those of you doing Facebook ads, Instagram ads, TikTok ads, Google ads, pretty much 100% of you, this is the best part about this entire app. We're going to be able to automatically connect our accounts, even onto Snapchat and Pinterest, which I have in beta, but these are the three most important ones for sure. Facebook, Google, TikTok. All e-com brands are going to be playing in those three platforms. We'll be able to connect in just one click, or you click connect, it's going to open up the connection. For those, you just simply log in and basically give permission, right, to allow Sellerboard to gain information, right? It's not going to make changes. It's just simply going to take information just for analytics and reporting sake from these places. So we're going to be able to then understand our daily stats based on sales, minus our cost of goods sold, and minus our ad costs. We also have in here shipping, right? And you could set up shipping. This is basically saying it's going to pull shipping costs from Shopify, and the shipping cost, our calculation is going to equal exactly what we charge them. And you could actually create different rules and different settings here depending on how you set up your shipping. This is probably the most common one over here. There are other sections as well. Let's say you do pick and pack, right? So for example, you have fulfillment costs of $2 a package, or if you're doing print on demand or drop shipping, this is what your numbers would look like, right? There is no pick and pack fee. And there's payment fees as well, like what's your Shopify payment, and they're going to be able to figure that out. It says automatically, right? If you're using PayPal, there's an additional processing fee. It really just depends on how you're set up here, and you can kind of connect all of these different things, again, to have the exact number. But most people here are going to be having that Shopify setup where we're going to have that automatically captured number. You have indirect expenses that you could add on here as well. Literally adding these on here, one-time expenses. Maybe it's ad design cost. Maybe it's hosting for a website. Maybe it's your ClickFunnels subscription or your Shopify app subscriptions, right? Be able to put that all in there. You can even play around with things like lifetime value in terms of seeing how long a customer will stay with you, how much they'll pay for. And again, this will all fill up once you have real data in terms of this is just being a test store. But you're going to have all of this information, and the integrations, like I said, and they'll compile lots of different reports over here that you can customize. You could export. You'll be able to play around with tons and tons of data. But now when you take a look again at this dashboard, and when we start to look at things, we know that this is not just Shopify data, right? It's layered on to everything else where we're able to kind of take a look at it on a daily, on a yesterday basis, on a month to date, a forecast basis. We could look at it on a chart view. We could see a P&L as well if you want to take a look exactly on line item basis. We could even look at trends in terms of what's going on. Are we going in the right direction? Are our sales going down? Or is our revenue going up but our profit going down? Are our ad costs getting too high? All of this type of information is now accessible within just a couple of clicks because of Sellerboard. So that was Sellerboard Profit Analytics. Incredibly easy to use and set up, but also incredibly powerful. I highly recommend this. You see the video directly, you see the link directly below this video. Great app, and again, going to give you control to actually understand what your numbers are at any time. Live, real-time analytics to allow you to not only know your numbers, know your business, but make those data-driven decisions the right way. I highly recommend this app. It's really a must-have. Again, check out the link directly below this video, and I hope this helps you make some money.